Hi friends, let's talk about transitions, okay? We're adults, we know change is hard for everybody, for kids and adults, right? It is, I would argue, harder for kids, right? It's more difficult for them to regulate their emotions just because of where they are developmentally, and we have more experience with it, right? We know that generally change is the only constant, right? Couple of tips that might help you navigate more difficult transitions a bit more smoothly with your child. So firstly, whenever possible, prepare your child for large transitions in advance. This will reduce anxiety levels, and remember, the clearer you can be, the better, right? You want to get detailed. If it's, a big transition, you want to break it down into small and manageable steps. Visual aids can be super helpful for this, so they can understand the sequence of events, right? I say large transitions because warning them about every single small transition might be depriving them of some of the go with the flow life lessons we want them to learn. Just to clarify that. Number 2, when there's a big transition happening, aim for as much as possible around that transition to stay the way that it is, right? So if it's possible for every other part of the day to be the way that it usually is, and then the thing that changes that they have been prepared for in advance happens, and then it goes back to predictability, that's the ideal. Practice. This is number 3. Role play. If you can, go to the new school, have them actually be in the space where the transition experience will happen. It can work wonders. Normalize it. Number 4, normalize that change is hard. It's hard for you too. You can use characters from books or TV shows. You could talk about your own life experiences. Maybe, their aunt or uncle had been through a big change, that kind of thing. Offer choices whenever possible, right? They can't control whether you're having them take an airplane that day, but they can control if they're gonna bring the green sweatshirt or the yellow sweatshirt on the plane, right? So give them those choices so that they feel some semblance of control amidst this sort of scary new thing. As always, utilize any sort of emotion regulation skills at your disposal: deep breathing, sensory stimulation, emotion labeling, etc. And positive reinforcement is your best friend, right? You can reward them with verbal praise, stickers, small rewards, or my personal favorite, via the good timer. The lights and sounds really represent progress toward a pre-agreed upon goal or prize. And remember to celebrate progress over perfection, okay? No victory is too small to celebrate. Good luck.